Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Doing a little bit of maintenance on the water filters this morning. Figured I'd clean out our first big main filter since we just put new lines on and everything. We usually change our filters about once or twice a month, depending on how much rain we get that month and how muddy the pond gets. And if you're curious about our water filter system and what kind of filters we use and all that good stuff, we finally got our Amazon storefront set up so you can go see all the products that we frequently buy for the house. Not just water, but also solar, the house itself, tools, and all kinds of other stuff, so go check it out. And I'll have Summer link it in the description. We always fill this one up because it's on the suction side, so it's one of the first filters from the pond. But we don't want there to be a bunch of air in there because then it's just going to suck it all up into the motor. I had the filters out of order last time because I added this last one on after everything else was already installed. And basically I just wanted to put another carbon filter on, but we're gonna do it in the right order this time. So I'm gonna start off with the 5 micron sediment filter. And then for the second filter, or I guess third, we're gonna go with the 1 micron sediment filter. And then I have a couple sets of carbon filters to go along with it. So I'm gonna finish getting these changed out and then start backfilling, and I think Summer's gonna go make lunch, right babe?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm here to hold.
We cannot have a meal in my house without sweet tea. I swear we go through like a gallon of sweet tea a day, but that's okay. Also, you're about to watch me pour in this sugar. Don't judge the sugar. Don't judge it. Probably already heard it. And I'm never gonna change how much sugar I put in my tea. It's extremely unhealthy. Don't do it, but don't judge it.
Just feel the summer sun as it warms our bed.
I'm gonna set this aside, wait for my second batch to boil, pour it in, put cold water, and then you got sweet tea.
And I'm lying
I think for lunch, I'm gonna make BLTs.
when I say I'm not afraid.
Just fell off the vine, so I'd say she's ready. Let's eat her. I have this tomato from the garden. She's a little bit on the red side, but she fell right off the vine and she's busted. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash her up, and we're gonna have this with our BLT because I don't have any more tomatoes in the house, so we kind of have to use it.
And oh my love, the seasons come.
Every tomato that I've pulled off my plant has been freaking phenomenal and juicy.
I hope you know that I won't
was gonna make French fries for sides, but we literally have one potato and it's not even a big potato. So instead we have some fresh garden salsa that I made from our garden the other day and French onion dip that I made. So these will do.
I'm so excited.
All right, we're gonna eat and then tackle the other 1,000,001 things that we have to do today.
Catch-up day.
It's a catch-up day. Our poor grass is a little messed up, but that's okay. I'm happy that our water pipes won't freeze anymore. While Cody has been leveling out the ground and backfilling, been kind of just organizing everything and picking up a lot of stuff and putting stuff back. It may not look super organized on camera, but I promise it is. All of that is patio stuff and things that we have when our friends are out, and so my parents bought us a grill gazebo type thing, so all of that is going to get moved whenever we enclose the bottom. And then all of this will be enclosed with a pump house here coming up pretty soon. And we've been looking at paint colors. So that's going to be happening very, very soon. I will show y'all some color samples a little bit later on tonight.
I've been looking at a couple different options. I've been looking at some rust converting primers as opposed to sanding it and primering it. With Conex steel, it actually is supposed to rust on the outside, and it helps strengthen the metal in some weird sciencey way. I'm not sure exactly how. So yeah, I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out.
But it's happening soon.
Yeah.
And the reason we have to paint so soon is because we want to enclose the bottom, and we can't enclose the bottom until we paint, because then we would have to tape it all off and it would just be one extra step. So we might as well paint first. So we're gonna paint while it's still warm out and then enclose the bottom before winter. And I'm so excited because I'm hoping it'll make a world of difference and make it just look so much more pretty out here. Maya's very excited about the ground being leveled out because she wants to just stare at the ducks, really eat them, but she just wants to stare at them all the time, and now she can.
We just had an extra coupler, and I had a little bit leftover pipe, so I put a little extension on there while the pond's low. That way we're not washing a bunch of mud into the pond whenever it rains. And then once the pond fills back up, we can just take it off.
Tea.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We have our whole line backfilled and buried. I made an anchor out of the rope that came with the drain pipe and a rock. So I'm gonna go tie it to the middle of the line so I can get it a couple feet down under the water, and we should be done.
Nitro is the only dog that does not have to be on a lead because he's a good boy, doesn't really leave our side. The rest of the dogs, however, stay on leads until we have a good fenced-in area that I feel comfortable with. I know, he's so happy. All right, girls, big dogs are away. Time for a duck walk. Mom, no!
Come on. Come on. They didn't want to walk on their own today.
Nope. Look at all of this pretty blue that she's getting. Also, ignore Cody's crock.
Big ol' hole in it.
So pretty.
Oh, look at them spread.
With my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Summer and Cody, how do you spend your afternoons?
Hey, quit nibbling me.
For miles in spring.
In my defense, they did this themselves.
The girls know their routine, so they basically put themselves away. And then Cody is getting their water all cleaned out and filled up.
Golden, golden things.
Not a ton for sleep because they will literally just play in it all night if we give them a bunch.
Gold rings.
We also drain their pool every night until we get a filter system, which I'm hoping we'll do that here pretty soon. We haven't moved over, we just haven't set everything up yet. So we want to drain it and then put new water every day. Even though it was extremely hot all day, I still wanted soup for some reason. And Cody was a no-go on soup. He wanted Alfredo, and I was a no-go on Alfredo. So we're compromising and doing chicken chili. I have a rotisserie chicken that I just deboned. The bones and rest of it I'm going to keep, and I'll make into a broth tomorrow because groceries are expensive and I don't want this to go to waste, so we can make it into a broth. I'm in a cooking but no cooking mood, so I want a home cooked meal but I don't want to cook, so white chicken chili is easy. It's all cans basically.
Feet step over splinters of me. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
So I put the bones back in the fridge so that way I can make broth tomorrow, and then half of the chicken I put in a bowl so that way I can make sandwiches tomorrow for lunch, and then the rest of the chicken I chopped up, and now that my veggies are cooked down, basically onion and jalapeno and garlic, I'm going to add the chicken and then cook this up and season it.
Golden, golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden.
I already added what broth that I had, and I need more broth and I don't have any, so I just took some better than bouillon and water, and now I'm going to add it in as well. I'm going to add all of my cans, let it simmer and boil sour cream, and she's good to go. And then I have some cornbread for the side. Onion, cilantro, lime, and then pepper jack cheese. Cornbread, chili, and all the fixins. If you can't tell, we're big foodies. We like food.
Oh yeah, your cooking's my favorite.
Thanks, babe. Does anybody else watch Deadliest Catch? It's Cody's legit fave, and now he has me hooked.
Yeah, easily one of my favorite shows, but I honestly haven't got to watch it in quite a while, so I'm super far behind.
Yep, we are about to binge the crap out of it. So, see y'all in a little bit. And a brownie.
Oh, you made brownies. What up?
It's late now, like 11. We're pretty tired, but
I'm gonna go to bed.
yeah, I still have things to do though, so I'm gonna be up for a while, but we're at least gonna get in bed. I figured we'd answer some questions. Dale Johnson said, when are you going to paint the outside of your house? And we actually are going to do this here pretty soon because we want to enclose the bottom, and we have to do one before the other. We have to paint the outside of the house before we enclose, or else we would have to tape everything or tie back everything off, so it's just easier to paint first. We're probably going to end up, going with Sherwin-Williams?
I think so. I'm not positive yet though. I spent like half an hour looking at different paints and different primers and stuff like that, but I'm not 100% sold on one yet, so.
Let me show y'all some colors really quick of what I like? So I'm really into blues, but I've kind of been gearing towards this one. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it does pull a little green. So I kind of like this one. This is probably my next favorite. And then getting into some deeper ones, but not too purpley. That's what I'm thinking. I also really, really like forest green. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any color preferences? What do you think? What do you like? You give me
when I looked on there, I liked indigo.
Okay, I like that one too. That one, I think I showed y'all that one. If not, it's really similar to the one that I showed y'all. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that here pretty soon to basically answer your question.
What month is it? In September. We're gonna be painting in September, I would say.
It's literally in like a couple minutes, so we'll be painting it this month.
Miles Holt says, do y'all have plans for a well or is pond permanent water supply? We might drill a well eventually.
Maybe for the big house.
Yeah, probably for the big house. As far as right now goes, I don't really want to spend 25 grand on it.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. That's what we were quoted whenever we called to see what like it cost other people in our area to get one. In terms of our water filtration system, like we've said in the past, our pond is our rain catchment system, and then we have our water filters attached to our house. And I know that people ask us all the time what brand filters we use and what kind of setup we have, and then same for like our solar and stuff. And I finally got our Amazon storefront up, so it has literally everything. It has all of like our cell phone booster. Is that on there?
Nope, I gotta add that.
Okay. But it has all of our solar setup, all of our water filter setup, miscellaneous home stuff like our HVAC system and things like that. So definitely check that out, and I'll have it linked in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them below.
And make sure you like, comment, subscribe because it all helps.
Bye.
Bye. Time for bed.
He's very tired.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I want